Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Stroud on third down now.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down.
Fourth down, here's Stroud. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he is going to have a Raiders first down. The defense a little lax there. They give up 9 on 4th and 4. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the fourth down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
19 Lions. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now Stroud. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. 79 Broncos.
Stroud to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Here's Stroud.
And it's caught. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. From the 2 now, second and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
C.J. Stroud
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Raiders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
It's Young off play action.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
1st and 10, it's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go. Trap 50. Trap 50. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud.
He sets to fire deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this 1st quarter. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
19.
Stroud completes this out wide.
And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter of play.
2nd quarter from Vegas, the home standing.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns.
He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. In the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, 1st quarter, just their set. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's DJ Turner who
who's got it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Play action. Here's Stroud. And that one complete downfield to Cup.
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And Stroud now to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Cup 19, Cup 19. Rig alert,
They'll bring a
rig
receiver
alert.
in motion left.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Touchdown!
Jahmyr Gibbs.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Raiders take a 3-touchdown lead. CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's getting back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
And the penalty helps, but not a whole lot. It's still 3rd and long. Throwing, Young.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.